YouTube! I'm Shadow. Welcome back to the Shadow Realm, and today I'm going to bring you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle video. This video is going to be more an information video on the banners to come. As most of you guys know, we're going to be getting a legendary top banner with LR Goku Black and LR Broly. Now, for those of you that might not know, these two units are pretty damn good, but their banners, not really the best. Now, granted, this is probably not such a good example of what I'm about to tell you. Most legendary summon banners are going to have fodder units that come alongside the two or one golden boys that come in the banner, the featured units. This one just so happens to come with a few pretty good units. Like this bad boy right here, still really good. This guy right here is a great support for the Pure Saiyans category. These two are solid, especially when paired together, very good. Him after his EZA is pretty damn good. And then the Gawasu down here, his TUR, he becomes Zamasu and Gawasu, who's still one of the top tier Realm of God support units. But that's where it ends, because these two right here, not the best at all. He's an okay tanking unit, but that's it. And him, no, not even worth it. Now, aside from the two bad boys over here that you can pull, the other ones down here, these are the unfeatured LR pools. Yes, there's some great units in here, and for global, fingers crossed we might be seeing LR UI Goku thrown in the mix, but we don't know for sure. We'll have to wait and see what happens. And yes, you pull these units, it's definitely going to be a hype summon. You'll definitely go home happy. But that's not going to happen most of the time. Most of the time you are going to see units like these get pulled or these get pulled, and I promise you it's not going to be worth it in the end. But that aside, for those who might not know much about the two units, let's get into them. First, we're going to start with LR Goku Black, who becomes Mark of Almighty Goku Black Super Saiyan Rose. He is a Future Saga category leader, Ki +4, HP, attack, and defense plus 130%. So, you know, pretty solid. Nothing too extraordinary, but nothing really terrible either. Otherwise, he's an extreme int, Ki +4, attack, HP, and defense plus 100%. His 12 key super is the Binding Black Kamehameha, and it greatly raises defense for one turn and causes colossal damage to the enemy. Raising defense in any situation is definitely solid and much definitely needed for a lot of these end game activities. His 18 key super is the Holy Light Grenade, greatly raises defense for one turn and causes mega colossal damage to the enemy. So right away you can tell his super is going to help him raise defense. So you know, if you're raising defense on super, you want to try to get that done before you're getting attacked. And his passive skill is attack and defense plus 66% plus an additional attack plus 6% each time Ki rises by 1 up to 120%. Ki +2 with each final blow delivered up to +6, recovery 6% at the end of each turn that attack was received. So you want him to get hit. The downside to that, which I'll get to in a minute, his defense isn't the best. Sitting only at 11,681 when rainbowed, mind you. It's not, he doesn't take the best defense, or he doesn't take the best hits without dealing a lot of damage to you. But on the flip side, if you get his super attack in first, he's all right. He can tank decently. He just, in the later events, he will get smacked up without support. His active skill can be activated when HP is 66% or less, starting from the 6th turn from the start of battle once only. It's his basically a rage meter, and for those who don't know, when he's in rage, he brings out the scythe and kicks some ass for sure. Causes destructive damage to enemy, and receives an additional Ki +1 per Ki sphere obtained. Attacks effective against all types. So when you go into his rage mode, you are going to be dealing a lot of damage. It's just not going to be seen super often. His link skills are Super Saiyan, Fear and Faith, Kamehameha, Dismal Future, Big Bad Bosses, Fierce Battle, and Legendary Power. Pretty solid links when paired with this bad boy over here. This is the EZA Goku Black, the physical Goku Black that Global has. Now, not going to get into this, but JP definitely missing a certain something over here, and I feel for you JP players for sure. Honestly, I wish both versions were the same, but that's another topic for another day. This Goku Black, paired right along with him, gives him the key that he needs because of the Extreme Class Key +3 attack and defense plus 15%. So he acts like a damn good support to this bad boy right here. And the thing you're going to struggle on the most isn't even his defense, it's his key. He doesn't get the best key when paired with pretty much anybody. But when you put him aside this boy, you're definitely going to be seeing that 18 key super a lot more often than not. His categories are Realm of Gods, Potara, Future Saga, Time Travelers, Kamehameha, Exploding Rage, and Inhuman Deeds. So, pretty good with his categories. Overall, this guy is really solid in the damage department, but he's kind of lacking in key and defense, which is why he is a must. You have to run him alongside to bring out some of this guy's full potential. Now, yes, there's other ways to do it, but this is the easiest way, for sure. That aside, wanted to bring you guys to this bad boy, which is the other EZA that we have, the EZA AGL Goku Black. Now, yes, there is going to be the question of which should you run for certain situations. It really is dependent, because this guy's, he greatly raises defense for one turn, causes immense damage to the enemy, and greatly lowers defense. So he raises his own defense and lowers the enemy's defense, which isn't the best, but this right here, attack plus 100%, Extreme Class Key +3, attack plus 30% at the start of turn, defense plus 30% with each attack received, that's 180%. So he in his own right, especially after like maxed out EZA, can put up some high damage numbers. Overall, it really is dependent on what situation you're going to be using them for. I think for shorter situations, the other one might be better, but he is not bad. And for those who might not get lucky enough to pull him, he is a very good backup choice. Now, him aside, let's get to the next LR Broly, or the LR Broly Trio, as a lot of people like to call it. Movie Bosses category, Key +4, HP, attack, and defense plus 130%. Again, pretty solid, nothing extraordinary, but nothing too terrible either. Otherwise, he's Extreme Fizz, Key +4, attack, HP, and defense plus 100%. His 12 key super surprise attack greatly raises defense for one turn, causes colossal damage to enemy, and lowers attack. This right here, always better than lowering defense. You always want to stop the damage coming into getting put onto you rather than dropping their defense when attacking them. He also, on his 18 key super survival attack, greatly raises attack and defense for one turn and causes mega colossal damage to the enemy. So he's raises attack and defense, which is very good for that one turn, but he won't lower the enemy attack on the 18 key super, which it's a good trade-off. Now, the unique thing about this guy is that he's not really a nuker like the Goku Black is. He is more of a support type unit, one that's the most unique in the game. So attack and defense plus 50% per key sphere obtained, plus an additional attack and defense plus 5%, and key +2 per key sphere with 2 or more Fizz key spheres. So this is his first part. If you get the Fizz key spheres, you're going to be getting key +2, and you're going to be raising your attack and defense plus 5%. So that's with the Fizz key spheres. All allies will gain 39% with 2 or more AGL or STR key spheres. So the AGL and STR will give you attack, and all allies will gain 39% defense with 2 or more key spheres of tech or intellect type. So basically, in a nutshell, if you're going for AGL or STR type orbs, you're going to be giving the whole rotation attack plus 39%. So you're going to be supporting them with attack. On the flip side, if you're looking to give them defense, you can hit them up with tech or intellect key spheres. At least as long as it's 2 or more, it'll give them 39% defensive a defensive buff. So at the end of it, if you gain at least 7 or more key spheres, you're looking at a guaranteed dodge, which in most events, aside from 2 that, as far as I know, I think it was the Legendary Goku event and I believe it's Blue Gogeta, they stop you from evading. Otherwise, this right here, this is also pretty damn solid. His link skills are Brainiac, Solid Support, Cold Judgment, Big Bad Bosses, Shocking Speed, Fierce Battle, and Legendary Power. You know, so the links are okay. Here's the big downside to him. 1, 2. Only 2 categories. 2. And in all honesty, it's not, these aren't the best categories for him to be on. Not that it's bad, because he does run pretty well with movie bosses, but it's just he leaves something to be desired. They should have put him, I think, on a few more categories, and hopefully they will add him to more categories to come. But you know, categories like Pure Saiyans and even movie heroes, which I honestly think would have fit better for him, but you're not going to see him in those categories. So that's the only problem with him having these 2 alongside of him. You know, but I guess it is what it is. It's just a matter of getting us a new unit, and this right here more than makes up for it. Man, this is going to be a lot of fun to run. Those of you that have the Broly, believe me, trust me, don't sleep on him. He's a lot of fun to run alongside some of the other units, I promise you. So at max, his HP is 26,975, attack 20,275, defense 12,344. So again, not bad for being a support new unit like he is. I know for sure I'm looking forward to getting him and getting the Goku Black. You know, will I get lucky in the first summon? Maybe, maybe not. I do hope it'll take me less stones rather than more, because I know the download celebration is right on his way, right around the corner, and for sure I'm looking forward to that. But you know, this is a pretty good part 2. These 2 are definitely worth chasing. They're going to be fun to try to get. I'm definitely going to do a few videos on them. For the free-to-play players, is it worth it? No, not at all. These 2 units are not worth your free-to-play stones. If you're not putting money into the game, save them for banners that will give you more bang for your buck, as it, like, so to speak. The LR Fusions, if you don't have them, I wholeheartedly stand by the notion you should go for them before these units. If you maybe want to do a summon or 2, leave it at that, see if you get lucky. Otherwise, save for the download celebration. The download celebration is at the end of August. It's not far from now. You're going to want to save all the stones you can get. And, I mean, who knows? Maybe in your 1 or 2 summons you pull one of these guys, and that's great. If you pull an LR, take your win and go. Because you don't want to invest thousands and thousands of stones into this and pull nothing but these. I'm telling you, it's the worst thing you can do. So I hope that helped you guys out and gave you some more information, maybe taught you something you didn't know, and hopefully helps you get a little more excited for these banners that are dropping between tonight and tomorrow, depending on your time zone. I wish you all the best of luck. Hopefully it only takes you guys a few summons, and hopefully we all walk out of here with some of these badass units. Otherwise, hope you guys have a great day and good luck in your summons. I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Shadow out.